I do not know if I am permitted to say Edochie was not really embarrassed yesterday. It was Father's Day. Even though Father's Day is kind of underrated, people do not give too much importance to it. People do not really pay much attention. But I think lately, things have started changing. People are beginning to see the pains of fathers. I mean, the real fathers, the daddies, not just some sperm donor or some dude who will disappear out of the life of his or her child for another pekus, or that man that will say, oh, because of men that are not ready to persevere or sacrifice to make sure that they are in the life of their child. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as it stands, as it is right now, Edochie has decided to reach out to Lady Danielle. Yeah, I'm going to call her a lady. She has grown to be a woman of herself, even though she's still under the tutelage of mommy. Mommy has been there. Mommy has been kind of trying to guide her. Mommy definitely has made her realize, it's time for you to be a woman of yourself. It's time for you to understand that all that glitters is not gold, and that I love you does not necessarily mean that it will end fine. Yeah, anything can happen in between the journey along the way. Ladies and gentlemen, Danielle protested secretly, discreetly, in fact, respectfully. Back then, when Edochie was becoming too much of a menace and acting mad, like insane, Danielle, of course, she too will be of that opinion. She will be of the opinion that daddy is not like this. Daddy is acting the way he does. I mean, not because they don't know that daddy behaves in a certain way, but, when you have love for someone and you are passionate about this person is your dad, there are certain things you close your eyes to. Yeah. So, Edochie was acting crazy. Danielle protested quietly. She took off Edochie. Of course, obviously, she knows that blogs will pick on that, but daddy will check and kind of want to ask, why are you acting this way? Edochie did not stop. He was so happy that he was getting to Danielle, and he knows that if he could get to Danielle and Danielle starts feeling uncomfortable, Danielle might lash out at mommy. That kind of thing, like the person that upsetted you or got you angry or is hurting you is out of your reach, or you can't just assess that person, or you just cannot physically or whatever way get back at that person. Some people have this nasty mental problem. I call it a mental problem. They will lash at someone around them who has been there, or someone who has been neutral, who has nothing to do with their issue. They'll lash out at that person, attack that person, try to hurt that person. You know what I mean? So Edochie was hoping that Danielle will end up trying to be kind of not so okay with mommy. So he was continuously pressing and pushing, being a knob, being that kind of terrible personality, that person that you don't want to be around. He continued. Danielle eventually yanked off Edochie and left herself to be dubbing like, I do not want to associate. If you want mommy to take off Edochie, well, mommy's not going to take it off, but I can take it off. Thank God I'm a girl. I'm a lady child, and I can take off that name because soon, and very soon, I'm going to take it off. Danielle would have been one of those women that would be like, you know what, Edochie is a very popular name, but now it has become a total mess. I want to still stick my name to my husband's name, but now I don't think she will want to. Anyway, so Danielle won this award 3 in 1. She was supposed to at least put out Happy Father's Day, something like that, as usual. But she did not. Daddy and daughter do not celebrate birthday together. They don't throw out wishes. Edochie does not even recognize. I think there was a time, maybe sometimes 2 years or he said, oh, let me recognize my son. But somehow, Edochie has lost contact with the rest of his children. Very wicked. Wicked man. He has created a new family. Obviously, showing to the other family, since he's unable to reconcile, that he does not need them anymore. That is what those children feel, that daddy does not love us anymore. Daddy does not want us anymore. Daddy is not interested in us anymore. Daddy just betrayed us. Like, how can it be? What got into daddy? How can daddy just leave us and just go form another family and stick to that family and pretend like everything is fine? Oh, daddy told mommy that he still wants mommy in his life, but daddy is having children with this other woman. Okay, polygamy, he wants a big family, it's fine. But daddy, do you have enough money? The other time you called mommy, you say you didn't have enough money to pay for my school fees. Mommy was the one that brought the money. So where did you get money to pay for these other children? And the funniest thing is this, apart from filter, Judy Austin is producing fair in complexion, fair complected children. Like Judy Austin has this thing from our own mother, and Yul Edochie somehow having this slight albinism that is not full blown. Now they are producing those type of children. Let's leave that. Now, Danielle, daddy has written you a letter from Yul Edochie to his daughter, Danielle Dubem. And I'm going to read it. My dearest daughter, Danielle Dubem Yul Edochie, you hold a special place in my heart, closer than words can truly express. You are precious to me in every way. Yes, you can be a bit stubborn at times. And while some might misinterpret your actions online, I know the truth of your heart. Understand me in a way no one else does. You understand me. Who understands me much more than you? Who understands me in a way no one else can, despite the challenges. I have always held you, cherished you closer to my heart. I know you may feel hurt, perhaps thinking I broke your heart. Please, I need you to know that this was never meant to be this way. It was not intentional. I didn't intend. My beautiful daughter, I love you. Do not be upset with me forever. Life is too short to stay apart. Baby, it's time I mend the gap and bring my precious girl back where she belongs, close to me. With all my love, your daddy, Yul Edochie. The question is this: why is Yul crying over spilled milk? I mean, I'm not saying it's bad for him to try. Those are his children. He's goofed. He has done a lot of terrible things, and I think he's still going to do more. That guy is a total disgrace. A total disgrace. A terror of a man. A terror of a human. All of this public letter is senseless. If you need to assess your child, but it's good though that you're putting it out there. That's what you like. If you need to assess your child, you know what to do.